Right, round 5, the redemption round. We finally won a dice roll, and it looks like we're actually rematching against our round 1 opponent. I don't like this hand very much. Although we have a cantrip, we have to wait till turn 2 to do it. If we don't draw a land off it, it's bad. Double gush is super slow. And this one's fine. I'm assuming we're playing against Infect again. Snow-covered island is a good draw. So we'd put it on top. Now we'll have to decide if we want to actually use the Evolving Wilds. I think we'd rather just draw the island. Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to spread this now. We're going to want the island. It's worth drawing. We're just going to search now for the F6 value, threatened days. But we're going to need to draw some threats and removal for this hand to be good enough. Although it looks like our opponent probably doesn't have another creature. Oh no, abundant growth. That's fine. So hopefully Counterspell does its job, keeps us threat free for a while. It's got 3 mana. Right, they didn't play a 3 mana threat. I'm going to ponder here. Good chance we just hit another island. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just going to keep these. Gosh, is a good enough draw, I think. Actually, no, I probably should have shuffled. The whole point of that is to keep up Counterspell and spell stuff that doesn't counter most of their threats. Oh, let's hope they don't have a threat. Blast. With flash and spell stuff to sprite, we need to dig. So I'll need to ninja. Actually, I'm going to preordain first because we probably want to put at least one card on the bottom, and then I will gush. There we go. I don't need a second ninja. Do want lightning bolt. Gonna return the 2 islands because I'm not ninjaing now. I could have ninjaed, I suppose. That would have been sensible. Yeah, it's to gush and I declare blocker steps so we can still ninja. This is almost certainly going to get protected. Yeah, we've played this game pretty poorly. Okay, he's kicking because he can. This is not good. We probably just die. There's a Shadow Rift. Pump spell. Pump spell. Pump spell. No, we only took 9. Okay. He's got another creature. Don't be another Blighted Agent. Okay, Ecological Mirror I can take because I can block that. If I draw a removal effect, which I did. Step by step. Yeah, I need to block. Yep, it's fine. Yeah, play something so I can counterspell it. Thank you. Oh, not another thing. Don't play another thing. Okay, you can do that. Got 2 creatures, a Glistener off the Nickelormere. Okay. The only way I don't die is if I just play the ninja and block with it. And then he has 3 creatures, which I can't beat. Yeah, I'm still puzzled by Lead the Stampede's inclusion. But it's done the job here. Just drawing 2 threats was enough. I drew a Rancor anyway. Never mind. So we're going to have Pyroblast actually this time. Thinking about it some more. Because of the Blighted Agents being the most difficult to deal with. Got 2 ninjas and the 2 Gushers, I think, and 1 Preordain. Because at least the Augurs can make some semblance of blocking and finding our good cards. I think 2 Pyroblasts is enough. And what does this hand do? There's Miscreant into Spellstutter. Can't really say no to that. This means playing the Ash Barrens as a colourless land, but we can deal with that. Yep, have a 0/1 plant. Yeah, we have to counter this. Aerial Volley would be horrendous for us there, but he doesn't have it, so all in all, not too bad. He does have another Glistener Elf though. Going to play the Augur as a blocker here. The Evolving Wilds will go and fetch us a mountain. Especially now we've got 3 bolts. Probably should have Evolving Wilds before auguring there, as we didn't really want to shuffle things back into our deck. But never mind. Yep, Claw's okay. Right, the Augur's holding back the Glistener Elf, that's good. It means we can just spread the Echo Claw. Yep. Play a Delver and then beat down. Take a hit from the Echo Claw, try and bolt it again next turn. The Ash Barrens is annoying, but I still think Spell Stuttering on turn 2's worked out. Well, maybe we should have just Ash Barrens for the Mountain, played Mountain, left up Bolt. That does approximately the same thing, come to think of it. Yeah, happy to trade. We'll go for a pump spell. With only 3 cards in our opponent's hand, we can sort of attrition out his pump spells here. Yeah, that's fine. Do we want to reveal an Evolving Wilds? No, we don't. We are going to bolt the Echo Claw here, though, again. Fetch up another island for next turn. And bash for 3. If he wants to use a pump spell on his plant to block our Delver, that's absolutely fine by me. As far as I'm aware, we can't die to 2 pump spells. Overcome immense in Pauper. Right, flip. No. We lightning bolt this now, and he doesn't have a way to protect it. I'm gonna ninja the Delver. Okay, that's fine then. Don't think it's worth ninjaing one of the flyers. We still get to leave up counterspell because he clearly doesn't have a threat. Actually, just leaving up counterspell for a threat is the safer play anyway. Right, can we flip or draw an island, please? Yes, I would like to reveal a preordain. I'm not going to cast it because we don't need to. We've got 5 damage, so as long as he'll disrupt us, he's dead next turn. So that's why we'll leave up counterspell. That doesn't matter because we're in the air. We just kill our opponent next turn. So we don't need to fight over a threat anymore. Alright, we go to sideboarding. We don't really want to change anything, I don't think. So I'm going to run it straight back. Alright, final game, round 3. Sorry, game 3 of round 5. That seems fine. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I'm just going to get the mountain nice and early for the spread, especially because we have electric and can pick off hopefully a couple of threats with it. It's worth sort of slow rolling in a sense. For example, if we played 2 Glistener Elves here, we would win on the spot with our electricity. In this case, I'm just going to bolt it though. And play a Fairy Miscreant. Unless we draw a Delver, of course. No, sorry, not bolt, squared. Even his other threats, most of them are 1 toughness. Yep, that's fine. You may draw some threats. So blighted agent, that's fine. I think just 3 mana to draw a blighted agent's just not a good enough rate though for Pauper. See, normally I'd be quite keen to leave up spell status right, but because of the electricity, don't really need to do that, so I'm going to Augur Bolus. Let's get a bit more clock on the board and draw some more cards. Pyroblast, that's fine. Just the ability to clean up multiple threats with the electricity means we can play in such a way. Because the fact he played the Lethal Stampede last turn implied he didn't have any other threats. Okay. You can Rancor on your plant for no reason, because it's now stuck there. Right. What are you even doing? Because struggle to see why you wouldn't just play the Blighted Agent there. Second Rancor, what do I feel about that? That's fine. We can just Lightning Bolt it. Just doesn't matter. It's not like he's going to attack us for 4. I'll just block. Do I even want to block? I don't think I want to block. I think I'd rather just take 4. That's a good draw. I'll block next turn. Try and trade for a pump spell. And then get hit on the Blighted Agent. Question is, do I want to get the second mountain with this Evolving Wilds? Blight Widow. Ugh. Alright, well I'm getting the second mountain now. So I can Electricity plus Lightning Bolt. Although that very much feels like he doesn't have a counterspell. Sorry, not a counterspell, pump spell. So he's got 2 Rancors and a Blighted Agent in hand. Yep, just get the mountain. I think I'm just going to play one of the spell stutters out here. Get some clock on. I think I'm going to double Lightning Bolt it rather than use the Electricity, maybe. No, I'm going to use Electricity. It seems sufficient. We can still Pyroblast the Blighted Agent and Lightning Bolt it. Like, we've got everything we need. That's going to be more of a problem, but we can just block with the Augur. So again, him playing this passively, I don't think is playing in his favour at this point. Oh, I've just passed my attack step because I F6'd. Oh, such a fool. Yep, that's fine. Make you pay some mana. Kicked vines. I'm going to like the bottom response then. Now you have to regenerate, and the kicked vines didn't do anything. Because I still get to keep my auger. Because the regeneration plus lightning bolt removes it from combat. So it's not even like I take the damage. I think I'm ninjaing here. Because the Ash Barrens means I can leave up spell stuff. He's got Rancors in hand, I can't, can I? I can't ninja. Just going to cycle for an island and then use a Preordain. Do we want another spell stutter? Maybe. I think I'll rather try and dig for some hard removal though. Right, cantrip on a 1/1 flyer is not bad. Yeah, I'll spell stutter the Rancor. Oh, lots of Rancors. Right, we'll take 5. It's fine. Good to ninja a spell stutter back. Another ninja. It's not particularly helpful, but at least now we can block, try and force some action, and hopefully spell stutter's good enough to prevent us from dying. Because we can afford to take 2 poison here. Yep, you can regenerate. That's fine. I'm just going to put the spell stutter into play. Because if we draw a lightning bolt, we win. Counter spell doesn't do it, so let's just try preordaining. Ponder on top, because we've got loads of mana. Organize on the bottom. Try the ponder. Okay, we can use Square to fight in combat. Let's put that on top. Do not shuffle. ponder as well, just in case we find what we're looking for. We didn't. So if we just hit for 3 in the air, we have 3 toughness worth of blocking, so he has to do something to the bar. We squared. I think I've painted myself into a little bit of a corner here. We've got Pyroblast to protect from any blue spells. Yeah, that'll do. No point in injuring. Let's hope that Pyroblast and Spread is enough. But this still doesn't give us a good line because we still have to find something next turn. Okay, you're just regenerating. So we take 2. Go to 9 poison. Then we have to square down to counter next turn. Our draw step's an evolving wild, so we use that to shuffle away the land that's below it. Ninja, put our opponent to 1. Do I need to fight over this? I suppose I might as well fight now. Dispel. Okay. So we do need to kill both. Or our opponent. So do I just spread the Blighted Agent now? I think I do, just because it's the mana efficiency. In case we ninja into cantrips and so on and so forth. But we need to ninja into something, there's no other option. Yes. Oh, we drew an island. We're dead. After all that. Oh well. Sculptor's Queen can have their revenge. So there we are. Slightly disappointing 1-4. So there we go. That was Blue-Red Delver. It's certainly not as powerful as some may have you believe, in my opinion. I think it quite possibly is the best deck in Pauper, but it's by no means unbeatable, as we saw. I think Pauper's in a perfectly healthy position. Like, Blue-Red Delver puts up numbers, but not undeniably so. Overall, I quite like the deck. My biggest problem with it is actually the card Delver Secrets. I just find the card really underpowered. when it doesn't flip, and it doesn't flip with the regularity that you would hope for. It's possible that you need brainstorms in the deck just to be able to set up your Delver flips more easily. And I like Ninja of the D-Powers is a really cool card and clearly a very powerful card, but there's enough games where it just doesn't do what you need it to do that it's just dead. So I really don't know what to make of it. Like, I really like the Fairy package in the deck. I think Fairy Miscreant plus Spellstutter Sprites really good, really effective. Like Lightning Bolt plus Scred, excellent removal suite in a lot of cases. But all in all, I still prefer my blue-black Dimir Alchemy deck that I recorded with last time. So there we have it, that's Blue-Red Delver. I'm going to be doing some more Pauper videos, and with different decks, ones I've never played before. So if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. Also check out the Murphy's Vault social media and website, which are in the description. And have a great day, and enjoy whatever Magic you end up playing, whether it's Pauper, Modern, Legacy, Standard, Commander, Limited, it's all good. Have a nice day, guys.